So I just installed the Shark 1000 watt 4-channel stereo. I wanted to shoot a little video, answer some of the questions that I had about it before I bought it, and maybe it'll help some other folks when they buy it. The shot here we're looking at is my my power center. If you look here, rather than rewire it or wire it to with the harness that comes with it to the battery, I got a little clip here and I got an extra wire, and I just hooked into a accessory that came on only when the bike was on, so it didn't have power the entire time. Now this is where I mounted it. I mounted it underneath one of my cases where my tools went. Really didn't have a use for tools. I could put them in my luggage pack, but this seemed like a great place to put the stereo. Fits nicely. It's compact. It's good size. Everything's hooked up with all the wires. This is the antenna. I'll show you where I put that here in a second. And ran all the wires up with the wiring harnesses that go to the main tree on the forks. Here's where I hid the antenna. I didn't want to attach to anything. I just slid it in here between the fender and the bike frame, kind of using the bike frame a little bit as an antenna as well. It works really, really well, and we'll see the kind of reception I get here in a minute. So then one of the other parts of the installation is the remote. Since I won't be able to be using the remote that is hand controlled, or sorry, the portable remote, I wanted to use this one. And rather than having it velcroed somewhere on my bike here, I made this. Just a small piece of metal that I'm going to attach the controller here, and attach it to the horn assembly here. So I've got my Vulcan 1500 put back together. I'm starting out with a shot here of the amp again. This here is just a flash drive. I've also got a scan disc plugged into it, and I promised my wife that since I fiddled so much, I would not excuse me, I would not run my iPod on the motorcycle, but I do have it hooked up here for demonstration purposes. So I got my 1500 Vulcan put back together. I got the speakers here mounted to my mirrors with the brackets that came with it. I have this hooked up with the double-sided 3M tape. It's pretty solid. And then I've got speakers back here on my back luggage rack that I hooked up again with the attachments for the mirror. And I just undid one of the bolts and put on lock nuts to make sure that they would stay, which are there. Now, for demonstration purposes, I don't run my iPod on the motorcycle. I promised my wife to be safe. I wouldn't fiddle with it. So all I run is the flash drive and the scan disc. And you can see the flash drive here, and the scan disc is plugged in. So we will go now with demonstrations. I have a variety of music, just so you can kind of hear just the quality of speakers. It's really good sound. Okay, my bike is now powered, and as I mentioned before, I hooked up the stereo not on the battery, but on an accessory that only comes on after the bike is started. So as you see, it's not powered right now, but if I push the power button for 3 seconds, and that's running off of the scan disc right there. So now I'm going to demonstrate the different features here. So that's the scan disc. You just push this once, it'll go to the next device, which happens to be my iPod. And then the volume control, easy touch.
The secret side of me, I never let you see. I keep it caged, but I can't control it. So stay away from me, the beast is ugly. I feel the rage and I just can't hold it. It's scratching on the wall, in the closet, in the halls. It comes away and I can't control it. Hiding under the bed.
Once again, that is the iPod running off of the cable that is also included here. Now, one of the other questions that I had about this with the adapter for the flash drive, the USB adapter, you can actually hook up a regular cable to that, and it will charge your phone or any other device that you want to hook up to that, and it does not have to be on that feature does not have to be on in the controllers. It's got power, so it'll charge, which was kind of nice if I ever decide to hook up a phone or anything like that. Okay, so this is the radio now. The other thing that's nice about this radio is it comes with presets. It picks up the strongest signals. That unfortunately I did down here at the amp itself. I'm not sure if you can do it up here. I didn't experiment with that, I'm sorry. But you can change the station simply by pushing the forward button.
Tradition. If you'd take Pepsid, you'd get lasting relief. We could have Nutri.
And remember, that's underneath my seat, and I've got, you know, great reception. I'm in a suburb of a medium-sized city, so it really does quite well. Okay, so now as I cycle through this, I am now burning off of the. I am now playing music off of the flash drive. So we have some hard rock. I chose this song because it's got a lot of lyrics in it and a little higher pitches than some of the heavy metal or metal music. And now I'm going to do the transition to the ScanDisk.
Your mama pajama rolled out of bed and she ran to the police station.
Well, I hope that answers your questions. If you have any other questions, feel free to send me an email through my my post link. And good luck, and I hope you buy one because they work great and will sound great on your bike.